Kalimera from Cyprus, this is George. Just going to do my daily 36 rolls. Today is a day off for me. And I've managed to do a practice session with Mel, have a chat with Birdog 301, and yeah, lots of things going on. Most of my Craps Nation buddies were at the casino. Wasn't a good day for them, so lots to learn, I suppose. I learned from them. I learned through them. Just see if I can arrange this. No, it's not. Yeah, a bit better. So, in today's good morning, Skill. In today's episode, we shall be doing exactly the same thing as we did last time. Try and hit as many and hit as many on axis. Basically, we have three different priorities. The first one is not to 7 out or to produce many 7s. The second one is to have as many inside hits as possible. And the third one, which for me is quite, how should I say it? It's quite important in being a better shooter, is to stay on axis. Now, I have done this video in very slow motion. I think it was at 5% speed. It was good quality. I managed to do in good quality, whereby I show how the dice leave the hands somewhere around here. I didn't know it was this high, and then they travel, and you see a lot of action here in this area. There is tremendous amount of action. The landing itself and the interaction with the back walls is quite violent. And what I managed to see in my throws, as opposed to other throws, was that quite a few of the rotations that are going through the air, they're staying on axis, which is part one. And what I also noticed was that I am still not there, whereby they travel together. And the third thing that I noticed, which is good news, they come to this point, and because the camera was here, I could see the ace on the green die and the 2 on the right die, which is still telling me that I'm doing some things right. So that was good news. Obviously, as soon as they land, it's hands off. You can only influence what's happening up until they land and they start interacting with the wall, and even with the felt, whether they landed straight or whether there was more or less interaction. Hi, climb the wall here. Thank you, Skill. I didn't do a narrative on that. It was difficult enough to actually produce it and edit, but what I really wanted to do was to show people that when we throw dice, the action over there just ends very quickly, but in fact there is a lot of rotations, a lot of interaction, a lot of collisions before they settle down. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. That's it. 4, 2, 6 of axis. Dice out. 1, 2, 3. It's a 639 off axis. So 5-6 double pitch on axis. So 1, 2, 3. It's a 3-5 off axis. 8. So hard 4 as bright die off axis. Exploded. So 268 primary was much lower flight. So it's a 145 off axis 5 off axis left implosion. So it's a 235. That is on axis secondary. So left at the wrong time, 369. At least they stayed on axis secondary. So 145 slipped out of my hands off axis. Tyson. Hard 8. Primary hit. Tyson. It's a 6-4-10 off axis 10. Explosion on this tie. Left tie. Tyson. It's a 5-4-9 secondary 9. On axis. Tyson. That's a 1-2 drift. Tyson. That's a 3-6-9 secondary on axis. Tyson. That's a 1-3-4 off axis left. Very bad throw. Disallowed at the casino probably because the left eye did not hit the wall, as well as being a double pitch and probably a 7 if it was on axis. That's 4-1-5 on this secondary on axis. Two, 4, 6, 8. So 5-1-6, bad throw, good result. It's a primary hit, but it didn't hit the back wall. That's the point. Dice up. 3 2 3 6. That's a 6 3 9. Left die had an interaction with the right wall. That is our new point, it's off axis 9. Dice up. That's a 5 4 9. That is a secondary hit on axis. That's the point. Dice up. One throw. 2 4 6. Pushed the dice with my hand. The release point was very bad. That was lucky, I would say. Three two three six. That's a 2 4 6 again. Probably a high flight. That is a secondary hit on axis. That's the point. Dice up. Heart 6. That's on axis. Barn, good morning. Saw your video. That's very nice. I am glad that you connected with CP99. Excellent gentleman. Wonderful man. Three two, 3 6. Dice up. And that is a 4 3 7. On axis double pitch. So I think we're at 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10 12. So that was a 23. Can only hope for a repeat. But yeah, basically the idea is to be able to throw a few numbers before you 7 out. But the way to do this is something completely different. You have to acknowledge that you went wrong, like the 4 3 7. That is a matter of, for me at least, it's a matter of grip. 4 3 means that I have given more real estate to one die as opposed to the other, so I have to correct this. Dice out. as a 268 primary. So basically this is telling me that I have corrected it as the dice left my hand. They ended up where they should, on axis, exactly the way that they were supposed to go. So yeah, so if I just go, sorry, let me just go like so, rotate them, ready for pickup. Doesn't happen very often, but it's a good guide. To let you know that your pickup, your grip was okay. 3-2, 3-6, dice up. That's a 2-1, a double pitch, so that was another indicator that I'm not doing it correctly. So 2, that was a double pitch, so I pitch backwards, pitch forward, and I'm here. Dice out. Okay, that was a 6-1 set. Explosion of my die here. So if I kept it in check, it would have been a 2-1, which also has a 4-3 next to it. So doomed to happen. Dice up. Heart 10. Off axis 10. Right die. Dice out. That's a 4-5-9. Off axis again. There was interaction with the right wall. So landing zone just became an issue. Dice out. Heart 6. That was lucky. Dice out. That's a 4-5-9. Same issue again with my die. Dice up. Heart 8. That is a primary on axis. That was a good hit. So we're at 50% on axis, and we still have another 4 to go. That's it's a 437. That was a weird bounce here. I don't know what happened, but the actual throw felt good, but can't avoid that. All right. Let's just keep it humble. Like that. It's a 6-4-10. Off axis 10. Don't be too hard on yourself. To be honest with you, I think we need to be, in order to have some sort of, how should I put this? When you step up to a table, even this table, I don't think you should have any misconceptions about whether you're shooting well or not. You should have guidelines and performance indicators which demonstrate to you whether you are actually shooting well or not. Now, whether you populate the 5, the 6, the 8, the 9 with hits, and you don't pay attention to the detail, was it on axis, was it an off axis hit, you're certainly not sure whether your precision shooting is just luck. Now, if you focus and are able to do something within certain parameters, at least you can judge yourself and try to improve your throwing skill. Basically, that's all I'm doing. 3-2, 3-6. That's that. That was a good throw. It was a drift. 6-5. I like that throw. It was a drift. I think we're come out. Not sure. It was a beautiful drift, basically. 6-5, drift back into position. Dice out. Ace 4, 5. Now I can't remember whether the point was a 10 or whether this is the point now. Can you remind me, Dylan? I'll just take it to the 5. 4-1 is off axis, and that's why I consider them dangerous. Dice out. 5-2-7. Ouch. Rather bit. Well, probably more than. So we had 4 7-outs. We had a pretty good first session. I think 23 rolls. What is important here to see? I don't know, 5 5s, which is okay, better than average. How many 6s? Let's do a count first before we. So we had 2 4s, 2, 7, 10, 13, 18, 20, 22, 24, 26, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37. Okay, so we're close to the 36 basically. So we didn't have any count sevens, we just had these. So SOR, SRR are going to be the same. Basically around 9.25. 9.25 is the SRR and SOR. As far as insight hits, we had how many? 5, 10, 11, 15, 16, 20, 24 out of 37 is close to 66%. We had 3 10s, which is in line, 2 4s, which we underperformed on, 1 double pitch, 2 and a drift, 3, and a drift 3. Same here, double pitch 11 and a drift 11. And we had 2 4 3 7s or 3 4, and I think it was a 6 1 and a 5 2 right at the end. In terms of axis hits, we had 1 2 3 4, 6 8 10, 12 14 15 16 19. 19 out of 37 just puts us right above the 50%, which is nice. It's a nice place to be, simply because the expected random should be around 44.44%. We exceeded that. We certainly exceeded the 50% of the inside hit. So overall it was a good key performance indicator. 10 was the point. Okay. Well, obviously didn't make much of a difference, but still, I think this was a good session, and I think it could be a money-making session, I would say. Yeah. Today's a day off, so perhaps I'll probably do another one later on if I have the time. Skill, thank you very much for watching. Barn, I don't know if you're still here. Thank you very much. Guys, take care and see you later. Thanks.